Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to replace the air filter on this. I took the box off before and noticed that it was really filthy, so we're waiting for the valve cover gasket to arrive. I also see that this one has a dipstick, unlike the sealed transmission, so we will also be draining and filling that in a second. But to remove that, there's actually just two fasteners, one here and one on the back side here. You can reach it. I believe they're about 10 mils. So we're going to be replacing that here. So let's go and try that. So this should be super simple. Make sure it's going the right way. I'm going to roll this one in. Okay. This top should come right off like that. Should unclick, and then I get the old one out, and I blew that out and it looks like that. But the worst part is, look at the wear. So again, I don't know how old that is, I don't know how long it's been there, but I picked up a new frame as well. This is all that was available at Wally World, so here we go. Pretty much the exact same filter. This tab and this one goes in that back corner that I do know, so just goes in there like that, and then snug those two pins underneath. The close side is easy to do, but that far side, sometimes that just does not want to go in. I think. Oop, that's not going in. Yeah, let me show you. This pin right here is easy, but that far pin, sometimes it doesn't want to go in. So let's fight it. Okay, so that's all buttoned back together. I got a new air filter in there, so we're going to take a look at the transmission now. And the level looks good, but right now it's not very red. It's more of a, well, it's like a pink. So I think it's time. I'll probably end up flushing it more than once because I really don't know how many times it's been done. So what we're going to do is let's start draining it. Alright, for transmission service, even if you go to a dealer on these Toyotas, it's mostly going to be a drain and fill. And obviously just because they're recessed, you're not going to get everything out of this pan. So what I'll probably end up doing is do this 2 or 3 times to make sure that we get a pretty good drain and fill. So this is about a 10 mil. It's a 10 mil Allen. It seems to fit very well. And so what we're going to do is we'll loosen that up and we'll drain it out right into that drip pan. So let's see how easy this comes out. There we go. There we go. Starting to drain. Yuck. You can tell it's more brown and black than red, so that's not a good sign. So we'll drain it. There it is. And see, that's not very red. That's not the way I like it. Okay, so that fluid is, and it does have an interesting, it has a burnt smell to it. It doesn't even smell very much like trans fluid. So yeah, we'll let that drain out and then we'll go from there. Alright, looks like it's all drained out. I got a few dribbles, and again, I'm going to have to revisit it because I believe that it's a lot dirtier than it should be. I let it drain really well, but again, I'm going to drain it again at a later date. Just a little tight. We're just going to put on, and then that should do it. I'm not going to go crazy on it, and then we'll do it again later on. Alright, we're going to do the oxygen sensor. This one had a kit for that, and so here's the connector. This is a very short. You push the white button down, and then you should be able to pull. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Pull it. Okay, so let's try that. And then you can use a regular wrench, or you can just take a box, 22 mil, and it should go over the end here. Or if it's, you know, if you think it's garbage. And then this one's a little rusty, so I banged it with a little bit of a little hammer. And then let's take this one out and take a look. All right, so here's the old one. Okay, it's coated in white, not like carbon or anything, but it's like has the indication that it's like a like a silicone contamination or something like that. But here's a new one. There's the part number for it. I got it on Amazon. It's the best deal I can get, and we're gonna replace it because I don't think that's the way it's supposed to look, and it is pretty clogged. So we're gonna install this. Same thing. We're gonna put it in here. I put a little bit of anti-seize on it because this one didn't come with a little bit, so we're gonna screw that down. This is bank 1, sensor 2. This one is a 4-cylinder engine, so this is the downstream one. I'm just gonna tighten it up a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy. Everything is kind of rusty, so, and then this should just go up here to this connector up there and plug it in. And that one is kind of tighter, but this is the exact part for this thing. I looked it up, surprisingly. So we'll see. I don't like it. It's a little tight. This cable, even though I like to get the OE, this one is a little tighter than I'd like. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't damage it, but it's a little tighter than the cable seems a little shorter. But I'm going to connect it in, and that should do it. Okay. Okay, we're going to fill it with the same old Valvoline, full synthetic, and it is WS rated, right? Can you see my finger? Where's my finger? Right there. So we're going to use that to fill it up, and then after we're done, we're going to run it through the gears and let it cycle, drive for a little bit, and then we'll do it again. And according to the thing, this shouldn't take very much. So we're just going to take our time and fill it up. And I bought some more because I know I was going to change it out more than once because I like it. It should be bright red, and that oil was just brownish pink. I mean, it's not bright red. So I'm going to add about 2.5 quarts, and we'll run it through the gears, and we'll see how it does. That's it, guys. I'll bring you along when I get the gasket for the valve cover, and then we'll go from there.